Alrighty boys, in order to do this kind of highlighter effect, you need to have a new screenshot. So right click, go to import media and import any media that you want. Drag your media in. Okay, so when you are happy with the cropping and stuff, go to generators and grab this solid color. Now change the color to anything that you want. Let's say yellow, which is quite popular nowadays. Go to settings, scroll down, reduce this opacity so that you can see what you are doing. Now select on this tool and also make sure this thing is not linked. If it's highlighted, it's linked now, and it's not linked. So if you just drag it, you can drag however you want to. Change the position, do whatever you want, like that, and that's kind of it.
Nice.
Select on composite, make the opacity full, and change the blend mode to darken. You can use your cropping keyframe to actually animate this highlighter effect, but we'll do one thing that will change your life. In video transition, if you scroll down, you will see something called slide. So we'll just drag it in, put it here. Now it's gone. If you play it, it will look something like this. But it's not what we want, right? We don't want this to come from that side and go like this. We want so that this start with 0 and it goes only from this. For that, what we have to do is drag on this and its direction, change it to out. Now look at it. Bam, your animation is done. Now if you want to change the timing, you can just drag it in. It will make it slower now. If you want to make it faster, you can drag close in. Okay, you are good with the animation, so you don't have to do any animation keyframe. It's all done through this one video transition tool. For the ending part, what we are going to do is we are going to just hit option and drag this thing here, or you can just drag it from here as well. So we put two transitions at the front and the back on this solid color layer. The first one should be out and the second one should be in. Now if you play it again, it will look something like this. Let's drag it. Damn, it looks good. Okay, if you want multiple things, you can just hit option, save it, drag it whenever you want. You want to change it, go to video, just position it however you want. Zoom Y is basically this top and bottom part, and zoom X is left and right. Okay, your highlighter effect is done without any keyframes and it's looking not bad. Okay, but we can make it way better actually. Okay, now the basic tutorial is over. This is a advanced thing that I'll show right now that will actually sell your effect to a lot. That'll make it way better. We're going to do everything on this edit page, so let's try to make it better. This is what I want to do. First of all, I'll go to effects and drag to this adjustment clip. I'll drag adjustment clip at the top of everything, and here whatever effect I put in, it will be actually applying on all of the layers below it. I want you to go to open effects and search for prism blur and just drag it in. Now it's weird, in the very beginning you have to just go and select open effects overlay. You can see, I know you cannot see this star, but if I reduce the brightness, I think you can see it. Okay, now if I click on this adjustment clip, you will see this star, right? That is the focus point of this prism blur effect. Now let me back up the opacity. Now I want the star that I have on this adjustment clip, I want it to be on this portion. So this will be most focused portion. Everything will be scattered and have this chromatic aberration kind of look. That is what I'm trying to get right now. But the thing with this is it is quite a lot. We have to change it. Go to effects and reduce the blur strength. It's looking good enough. Now you can do vignette inside of this one tool, which is the prism blur. So if you want to change the vignette, increase the size, it will do it. If you do the sharpness, it will make it much more contrasty. Aberration we do is actually done through distorted LEDs from TVs, right? So in order to get that screen type of look, we can go to scan lines and we can drag in the scan line effect, and in here I'll change this line frequency a lot. you can see this type of aberration that is happening. So in order to reduce that, what you can do is go to global blend and use the blend like that much, right? So you have to play with these controls and make it as deep or light you want, and yeah, your effect is pretty much done. You can just do it like this. You can make it having that choppy animation effect. You can go to open effects and you can search for stop motion. You can just drag it in, play with the values, so it should look something like this. So let's say we want 7. Yeah, we are getting that kind of a snappy look used in many documentaries like Vox and stuff, and it's kind of done. But it's not a normal tutorial, is it? We can make it way better than this. What we are going to do is going to effects and drag another adjustment clip. This is what I'll do. I'll go to this time when I want that, let's say in 20-second. I will select this zoom and increase it a little bit, just like that, a shuttle zoom effect, right? I'll go and hit a keyframe on this. I'll go back and I'll make it 0, which was like, it was actually 1, right? So I will go and make it 1. So you'll get this shuttle movement, but this thing is also moving, which is the scan lines, right, which acts as a screen. So I'll recommend you to put this green one on top so that that doesn't move, but the bottom one actually moves. So it should look something like this, right? But it's very slow. So let me go and select this and hit on this arrow to go to this thing and make it a little zoomy. So now I want to click on this and you will see this zoom X. They're kind of linked, so if you change zoom X, you'll change the zoom as well. Select this 2 dot and click on this thing to make it smoother. Now let's see. Yes, it's looking fine, but we can make it way more better, right? So go to open effects, select this Gaussian blur. You can search on the top as well. I will say it's blurred totally, but how to deal with the blur? You can see this is the point where the animation ends, right? So I want you to go there and make it 0 and click on this as an animation. I want to go to the at the front as well and make it 0, and it's done. Nothing changed, no animation. But in the middle, somewhere in the middle, I want you to amp this up to a reasonable size which is visible. So this is how it will look like. Okay, now all I have to do is go on this adjustment clip, click on this thing and select this arrow and go to this Gaussian blur, right? Click on horizontal and vertical strength. Now this is the thing you want to smooth out. Click on that, make it softer. Go here, unclick vertical because vertical is done. Now let the horizontal to come in. You can click on it, drag it and make it like this. It's done. And if you run it, so that's the effect for you guys to do documentary style things. You can make it way cooler than this. You can, like do one thing that I always do. What I do is I invert the colors to make it pop up a lot. That's the tool I use. I use this invert color or any of this adjustment layer, and this is what you'll get. This weird black color tone, which is also a good thing, right? Like it's a different thing, different approach. You can go with it. It will look good. And this is the render, guys. So yeah, if you really like this video and you want to say something about it, you can just write down in comments. Yeah guys, we'll meet again in a new topic. Probably I'll make something on like graphs and stuff, or yes, also I will also make some edits on map animation that Johnny Harris is do, like flag and stuff. So just stay tuned. I'll post great videos. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.